We've all heard the phrase, if only I knew then what I know now. If you had the ability to give your 30-year-old self advice, what would you tell her?
um, I like to share, Liz, that at this point with my 30 plus years of experience, I think a great opportunity for a lot of us who have those years of experience is to give back by being a mentor. So I've had that opportunity through different venues and organizations, and I think that one of the key things I like to share with people who are, early on in their career is mentoring. So my career progression was impacted so positively along the way by key mentors and at the executive level. So I was fortunate because those individuals really saw something in me and initiated that mentoring relationship. So I was very lucky from that standpoint. If to give advice to someone else, what I would say is um, seek those out. So as you look around, whether it's your direct manager, it is someone higher up in the organization, sort of look beyond where you currently are and where you'd like to be, whether it's the next step in the short term, whether it is longer term. If at some point, the person you believe that you want to be a vice president, that you want to be the CEO ultimately, find a way to seek those individuals out because it could be a little intimidating, but really I think individuals at different levels and executive levels, they're generally more than happy to spend that time and provide advice or counsel, be a mentor. And what I would say is seek those opportunities out because yes, you may be lucky like I was and have those individuals come to you and offer you advice at certain key points in your career. But it's much more effective, I think, to think of that and plan your steps out in advance and look around and tap into those individuals. So it could be a formal mentoring relationship. It could be informal. It could be that the person is not even realizing that they're being a mentor or that they're, being a benefit to you. But look at people who are successful, who are doing things well, that you could emulate and either approach them or somehow find a way through other contacts that you have to establish that contact and form that relationship. So I'd say that's been one of the most beneficial things to me in my career, and that's a key advice that I would give. The other thing is I've had a lot of benefit from being involved in professional organizations. So I'm in transportation. What's been very beneficial to me is to get involved with an organization like Women's Transportation Seminar, where they're excellent programs and speakers. The networking is fabulous. They have a mentoring program. There's so many different aspects to that, but there are other organizations as well. So many that are available. Whether it's ASCE or CMAA, depending on what the person's particular interest is. But get involved with a professional organization because one of the key benefits is networking and getting to know more people within your particular industry and establishing those contacts who ultimately could be, very instrumental in your career. What I've learned, and it seems basic, but is that as you're in each position and progressing is to do your very best in performance and establish that strong reputation. Within transportation, we all talk about it as being a small industry. The same could be said for construction as well. At some point, so many people know each other, and I think if early on in your career, a person's career, they recognize that as they're working to establish that very strong relationship and with the people that they're working with, for those individuals to have a good view of you as a professional, as a technical person, as a leader, in certain roles, as someone who is great to have as a team member, as someone who is able to collaborate and get things done successfully. Those are really important as well, and that will help carry you through to the next step.